And that place will come to you. Duke, sit.
Sit down, baby. Come on over here. Sit by Grandma. That's it. Sit by Grandma.
Bill, can you sit down, Mr. Grandma?
Yeah.
Sit down.
There's Bill.
Bill, sit down.
There's Bill. Yeah. Okay, Bill.
And
Come
those
on,
in
sit
your
down,
building.
both of it. Come on, sit down here by Grandma. Come on, sit by Grandma. Come on, Bill.
Bill.
Come on, Bill. Come and sit by Grandma.
Sweet girl. She'll hide from the camera, and he loves it. Duke, sit down. Hey, sit down. Hey, buddy. Sit your honey.
She's a good girl.
She knows when she's being filmed. It's so strange. Watch, she'll run away from your camera this weekend.
Yeah, look at that.
Sweet girl. This one's gonna look it. I know, Duke. I know. He knows. Come here, buddy.
Come on, over here.
Duke.
Over here.
Sit down.
Sit down, sit down. Sit down. Good boy.
Duke, sit. Sit.
Sit, Duke.
Sit. You gotta say it like a man.
Okay, sit down. That's a good boy. You're gonna take your picture, yeah.
Stay.
Yeah.
Stay.
Trying to take
Duke,
pictures.
come here, buddy.
Yeah, good luck.
She wants to
Say
curl up in
cheese.
my lap.
See, saying cheese.
Say treat.
Oh, he put his
Duke,
little.
don't put your paw
No.
Oh,
Nobody. No.
We're
No.
trying to cure him of that.
Way back, they did.
Okay. Okay. Was he educated? Did he end up? Did he get
Outside of just school.
just regular, like regular schooling?
High
And
school.
okay. And then, what year did he open the dry cleaning business?
Mm. Oh, 1910.
Okay.
More or less, huh?
More or less. I don't know.
1910.
Probably don't know my own name.
Okay. Okay. And Grandma, Mom said that, or Dad said that, Great Grandpa Jones worked he was a lumberjack. He worked as a metal lathe worker,
Right.
Yeah, well,
and he was also what did you say, Dad? An estate, what was that? Estate
sayer.
testing iron ore?
oh, he was,
A sayer?
he sampled ore. But to
Okay.
find out how much gold and silver was in it, assay office.
Okay. How do you spell that?
ASSAY.
A-Y. Assay office. Okay.
Yeah, they sample the ore when it comes in.
You should have brought some of that gold home with you
And-
tonight.
We were thinking-
And it had silver and gold in it.
And where was all that mining taking place? Like, where was he during that time?
That time was Idaho.
That was in Idaho.
The Bunker Hill smelter. It was one of the largest gold and silver mines. before it closed down.
Smelter, is that what you called
A
it?
smelter.
Okay. Bunker Hill Smelter. And how long was that his first job?
No.
Was he the metal lathe worker before that?
No, he's a metal lathe worker after.
After that.
Well, what brought them from England to Idaho? Was it work?
He went to Canada first.
Okay,
Then I was born in Canada.
okay.
Trying to get rid of your wife.
What?
Went to Canada.
So she followed. Terrible.
I bet you, he left her and went to Canada.
She followed him.
Followed him over a little later on, about a year
What
later.
city were you born in
Decided
again,
she'd
Grandma?
better get there.
Trail, Trail, British Columbia, Canada.
Okay.
I don't know. He probably thought it'd be better over there than in England.
Oh, what-
Makes a good story.
Mhm.
Yeah, makes a good
Trail, British Columbia. Okay, and then you went to England. What year?
We lived in Kellogg, Idaho.
You went from Canada to Idaho and then to England.
Well, first, no, wait a minute, he went from Kellogg, from Canada to Idaho, and then they shut down the plant where he was working, so he went, somebody he knew in Kansas. and they had a job for him on the railroad.
He
In
went
the
from
railroad.
Idaho to Kansas?
And then the railroad shop shut down in 1929, and he went back to Idaho because they had a job for him there. And that's when he was doing this ore sampling,
Okay, okay.
training to do that.
What was his first job, do you know? Your
Fir-
father's first job?
In England, he was he worked in a railroad office.
When was he in England? You said he went from British Columbia to Idaho to Kansas, back to Idaho.
Yeah, he was in the Merchant Marine for a while.
Okay, but he was in Idaho and then he went to England after that?
After
Is that right?
in '39, we went to England.
Okay, was this after Idaho?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, okay. Well, he was born in Wales, wasn't he? Was it Wales?
No, his grandpa was born in Levenson, Manchester, near Manchester.
England.
In England.
So he grew up there. When did he come? He grew up in England.
We grew up in England, then he went into the British Navy.
That was really his first job.
That's right.
Oh, that was his
Okay.
first job.
That's what I
That's
wanted to
what he
know.
So he's trying to get
We
rid of
weren't
it.
backing,
That's
we
what
weren't
I
backing
meant.
up enough. Okay. Okay. Y'all are trying to confuse me. Okay,
No.
went to the Merchant Marine as a, okay. Into the Royal Navy.
And then, and then
And worked on a destroyer in World War I.
he was on a British destroyer, HMS, Her Majesty's ship, Ithuriel. HMS Ithuriel, Ithuriel, it's a British destroyer.
ITH, what?
URIEL,
IEL.
it's a British destroyer,
Her Majesty's ship.
Okay.
HMS.
Okay. Okay. And he shot 4-inch guns, right?
I don't know what he
I
shot,
think Dad knew that.
maybe.
I think Dad said 4-inch guns. Okay.
4-inch guns aren't like that big.
That's what I'm saying. It was a small, whatever he
I don't know
was.
what he was shooting.
Oh, I-
Hardship,
That was the one that you traveled back on?
Laconia,
How long did it take?
10 days.
10 days.
Okay. Okay, then when did he work as a lumberjack? Was that
Oh,
later?
That was,
Or was that early on?
that was before I was born.
Okay, when you were young.
He was,
Was that the Kansas job?
no,
No.
no.
Probably in
I
Canada.
think it was in Canada.
Okay.
That's from Grandma Chase Jackson.
When he was waiting for his wife to show up.
He's still, at that time, he was still hiding from her then.
He's hiding behind a tree.
Yeah, he was hiding up in a tree. So.
He ought to.
She would kill you, wouldn't she? She found called Goulburn, Golborne, Goulburn, Lancashire, England.
Goulburn. Golbern.
No.
Geo,
Soldier.
a Navy man.
I do know he had an accident. He fell down a big chute in a German ship somehow or other.
They captured a German,
They had tricked it up so that people would fall in that thing, and it did. He fell through there and got hurt.
he fell 50 feet into the hold of the ship. They had tricked it so that when they want to get into the hold, and he fell in, and he said he fell 50 feet, landed on his back, and he had back trouble for a while.
Oh my gosh.
That would do it.
But he would.
Yeah.
How many years was he in the Navy? Do you know? Or did he just serve as 4 years or how?
Probably,
What's the?
probably 4 years.
Okay. Do you happen to know what year they were married?
Might have been 22 or 3.
Okay. 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 And then you were born.
When Grandpa went to Shanghai,
This is Herbert Jones.
yes, he, in those days, must have been in late
Early 20.
19 teens, you know, like 1918, 1919.
In the war.
And
Yeah, after it was after the end of the war, I guess. And
1990,
he
1890.
he went there, and it was kind of a shock to see they used the women like animals. They had them pulling carts and plows, and they had them harnessed actually in those days. They weren't treated really well. And, he said all there were still they had a lot of sailing ships, these junks, and they'd use their feet and climb up the masts of these junks. So it was kind of interesting to
Gosh.
see all that.
Yeah, he went to Shanghai, Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Remember him telling that?
Yeah. He talked about using these little rickshaws. You know, running down
that?
the street
It's just kind of like a
like a cart.
and pull. The,
Yeah, so the Oriental carts you see with the guy.
Oh, with just
Yeah.
2 wheels?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kearney, Nebraska.
Okay, spell the
K-E-R-N-E-Y.
K-E.
A-R.
Oh, it's K-A-O?
I think it's Kearney,
R-N-E-Y.
Okay.
Nebraska.
Okay, say it one more time.
Kearney, Nebraska.
Spell it.
Kearney.
Like Kearney.
Okay.
Yeah.
What brought her to Dayton from Nebraska, do you know?
Probably a train at that time.
How she got there, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, was
Her
she...
father probably,
They had
they had a farm out there that probably didn't work out.
Okay,
And they probably went back to Dayton.
okay.
And he worked at, what was that?
Barney Smith.
Barney Smith. They built railroad cars.
Who is this?
That's where he worked.
Okay.
And
Her
the-
her father.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And the reason while he was working there, he hurt his back and died from it before I was ever born.
From an injury.
Yeah.
Okay.
Railroad cars were made out of wood in
This is
those
around
days,
Texas.
and it was a big
Can't
place
remember.
that they made a lot of railroad cars. And fancy wood jobs, Pullmans, you know. But of course, when
Show it to the
World War
camera.
II come along, Steelworks took over.
This is all written.
It all went.
Mhm.
Whose ring was that?
It's Grandma Jackson's. This is a really old ring.
Yes.
That is
Oh,
a
wow.
real old ring.
Do you know when she got this?
No.
Was it a gift from your father?
Oh yeah.
Aw.
No.
She, like her father didn't give it to her, is what I'm
I
asking.
think it
She,
probably my father did. What?
Right, because you had to wait for the orders.
Yeah, we just had to wait for the orders.
Couldn't get married.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So how much time elapsed between the time you were engaged? How long was your engagement period?
It was around my birthday, the 28th, so October, so it
Okay.
really
Oh,
around.
we got
Didn't we? No, it was.
officially, you mean?
Yeah.
Hell, I
We got engagement ring.
that.
Was it? No, it wasn't either.
I don't know.
But November 9th was when
Then
y'all.
you said you'd heard that you're going to be shipped. When we wonder if we should go ahead and put the orders through and get married, and we decided to see your captain or something. I don't know. Then one day, I was working in headquarters, and some guy in there knew me, and he said, "You better get a hold of your boyfriend." I said, "Why?" He says, "The teletype just came through, and I'm with the teletype here." He said, and they got his name on to ship him off to Germany. And
Oh my goodness.
because a lot of the guys didn't want their personnel to get married over there.
No, this old
This
guy.
guy, he didn't. He was
Yeah.
trying to mess you up, not.
Oh, he was married to an English girl. I couldn't
Yeah,
understand that.
Couldn't understand.
Huh.
Anyway, so
He was-
he said I better just get a hold of George. So I got a hold of him and told him this friend of mine had read the teletype. He says get a hold of him right away because I can get it off the teletype. Otherwise, it'll go through, and he won't be able to get it.
Married?
Wouldn't be able to get it taken
No,
off.
I must have went
The
down and
orders
seen
would
him
have gone on
anyway.
for Germany, and he wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. So I got a hold of him, and he was able to get it, nipped in the bud in time so that we could get married.
So how long was it? You said okay, you got married, and about 8 days later, you were shipped out.
Just
What,
about-
She
By
went back to the
yourself?
States.
by yourself. You were able to take Grandma with you, though.
Oh no, huh?
Oh, you were shipped back to the States, and
Oh,
you were left in
I
England.
was left in England because that's what they did with all the
Oh.
war brides.
Okay, so you came back to the States, and where did they put you when you got back here?
Well, he was discharged from the service. It was end of the war. He could get out of the service.
Okay. So you were shipped back to the United States, and you were done, and Grandma was still in England.
Still in England.
I come
Okay.
back on Enterprise.
What was the name of the ship?
The name of the ship.
That carrier.
Oh,
Aircraft carrier.
aircraft carrier, not a
Yeah.
ship.
A very famous ship.
Yeah, that was the one that was bombed in Pearl Harbor, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, I don't know. It might have been. I don't
I
know.
thought the Enterprise was the one that won.
That was the Arizona.
It had a,
I know it was the Arizona, but I thought there was another one that was in.
it had a when a bomb had dropped down one of the
Holds.
elevators
Hangars.
once, they rebuilt it or something. It worked then.
What city did you end up in when you were back here? When you came back here after you were discharged, and Grandma was still in England? What
I just
city?
went back to Dayton,
Oh,
Ohio.
you just went back to Dayton.
His home.
And you
Okay.
bought a house, didn't you, Dad?
He bought a house before the war.
Oh.
So when he came back, he had a home.
Who lived in the house while you were gone?
My mother and my brother and his wife and kid. She was 3 months old when I left. Jane.
Okay.
So how long was it before you were able to come back and?
In April of 1946, I came back on the Queen Mary.
Okay, April 1946. Okay.